Good morning. Welcome to World War II Encampment Weekend. My name's Hugh Brown. I'm an Army veteran. I was in the artillery. I do an artillery display. Artillery is the most underrepresented branch of the service when you do reenactment. So what you have here, what you see here is a artillery display. We have our fuses that the artillery would use. We have the proximity fuse developed by the Navy. We have our mechanical time super quick on our VT fuses. They were timed fuses that basically allow you to roll the rounds up in the air. We have our PD fuses. In front of my display I have a 75mm round which was fired out of the pack howitzer, the smallest howitzer the Army fired in World War II. Next to it is a wooden training round developed by the Navy to help their gunners, but the Army used it also too to help their gunners learn how to take the rounds from the gun, or from the crate to the gun. Then we have the 105mm round. 105mm gun was the most produced howitzer in World War II by the Americans. They produced almost 9,000 of them. They produced a little over 8,800 of them. What you see down there on the cradle is a accurate World War II 155mm high explosive round. That would be fired out of a long tom, which is the gun hooked up to the wrecker over here. What we have here is a radio, a BC 1000 radio. These were carried by the forward observers that were out with the infantry units. They would call back when they had enemy, when they found enemies. So they would call back to the Fire Direction Center, or FDC. FDC would calculate where everybody was. They would fire one round downrange. They call it a ranging round. And if they needed adjustments, they would adjust. If not, they would say fire for effect. They would say how many rounds they wanted fired and where they want it. The artillery would do its job. Any other questions? Feel free to ask. That's what I'm here for.
This particular artillery piece here, is this a howitzer or?
No, that's a gun. So there were two types of weapons in World War II. There was guns and howitzers. Howitzers have greater elevation but shorter range. Guns, like the long tom there, had a max range of 18.5 miles, but it had a lower elevation. So it had a flat trajectory going up, whereas the howitzers could go up and over. So that's the difference between the two.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.